has actually been a great help to you in your career. You talked to him about the position, and he's talked us through how he's helped you since you've been here and he's been here.
Yeah, he's been a focal point for my career even before he was at Chelsea. He was someone that I used to look up to, used to watch when you was younger, and having him be here at Chelsea as well was a very good chance for me to see it firsthand. Just how he goes about his work day in, day out. So, it provided a good basis for me to, plan around. Yeah, I think personally, like I said, it's a chance now for me to come and, play in the next few games. So, but like I say, it's just important that, I focus on the next game and, make sure we get the right results.
Ryan, Denver has indicated that the FA Cup may mean more to him than a top 4 finish. How do you see it for the rest of the season? What would you say the priorities for you?
Just every single game. I think as a player personally, I want to go and win everything you can. So each game you go into, you go and win, and we want to go as far in every competition that we can and secure as high a place as we can in the league as well.
Ryan, from the high of winning the Champions League and your Champions League debut last season, how hard has it been the second season to build on that success, that amazing sort of impact you made?
Yeah, I think it's always going to be kind of hard to follow up because that doesn't really come around too often. But like I said, it's just for me, it's just getting game time and trying to put in as good a performances as I can.
What was beating Manchester United in the FA Cup? Has it changed the mood in the camp?
I think it's always nice to get a win. There's always a slight different ambience around any club when there is a win. So, it wasn't so much emphasis on it being Manchester United. It's just good to get a win.
Ryan, do you hope also that now you're guaranteed a regular run inside that it will help you get back in the England squad? Was it a big disappointment to be out of it last few years?
I think to be honest, it's just about focusing on my club game, and I'm sure if I get enough games and my performances are hopefully good enough, then hopefully that should take care of itself.
How important is it for you to challenge Ashley Cole for the first choice left back? But it seems like he's established the first choice, but you must want to be that first choice.
Yeah, that's always going to be the case. It's just down to me to keep, like I said, training well and my performance is up to a level, and try and keep pushing until the time comes.
Do you think playing the home leg first?
Possibly, because you can hopefully get off to a good start. If you can get a couple of goals and a clean sheet, it becomes if you play away first, you have a certain criteria you need to get roughly to bring it back to your leg. But being at home first, we have a certain criteria that we need to get. Yeah, I think they've obviously done really well, and I think they managed to knock out the holders, Atletico Madrid, in round 32. So, and they've been a very good away form. So I'm sure they'll give us some tough competition.